Welcome to Total Stories. In 1980, there lived a taxi driver in Hong Kong. Its name was Lam Kor Wan. Lam drove a taxi at night. But there was such a secret in his life that after hearing it you too will wonder to what extent a person can fall. This story is about this taxi driver. A tale of crime that the people of Hong Kong can never forget. Friends, Lam was born in 1955. His father worked in a petroleum company in Brunei. Lam moved to Brunei as a child with his mother and sister. But when it was 7 years old it returned to Hong Kong. Kwantong is an area in Hong Kong. Lam studied in a school here. Meanwhile, Lam's father also returned to Hong Kong and opened a motorcycle shop. Lam completed his school and started working in his father's shop. But he and his father often had fights. He did not get along well with his father, and that is why in 1973 his father threw him out of the house. Friends, Lam had become very aggressive at this time, especially towards women. After leaving the house, he attacked a woman with a knife. The police arrested him, and considering him a mental patient, he was sent to a hospital. Castle Peak Hospital. Lam spent 102 days here. After this it returned back to its home. He was only 19 years old at this time. Despite treatment, his aggression was increasing. His family used to explain it to him a lot. But the condition of the lamp kept getting worse. Friends, many years passed like this, and in 1978 Lam obtained a license to drive a taxi. He used to drive a taxi at night. During this time he also became fond of photography. He also joined a photography club. But his mental condition had deteriorated considerably. According to his family, he did not change his clothes. He used to wear the same clothes all the time. He didn't even take a shower. If someone talked to him, he would not even respond properly. But friends, his family did not know what Lam was doing under the guise of driving a taxi. This is one such story of Jim which is extremely sad and shocking. Friends, Lam used to drive a taxi at night. If any female passenger sat in his taxi, that is, a girl or a woman, then Lam would start planning as to how to attack that woman, and then he started attacking these women. This cruel man would strangle these women with an electrical wire and kill them in the taxi itself. After this he used to take them to his house. Friends, after this Lam used to remove the organs of these women and keep them in containers. He knew photography and he used to take pictures and also make videos of this horrific crime with his camera. Friends, another strange thing was that Lam's brother also lived with him in the house. But his brother did not know that Lam was doing all this. Lam drove a taxi at night and his brother worked during the day. Lam would bring the dead bodies of these women home during the day when his brother was not at home. His brother never suspected that Lam was doing all this, and that there were containers containing human organs in their house. After killing these women, Lam used to remove the organs from their bodies and throw their bodies into the river. Lam had killed countless women in this manner, of which names of 4 were revealed. Let me tell you the sad story of one of these. The girl's name was Chan Fong Lam. This was the first unfortunate girl that Lam murdered. This girl was a dancer. On the night of February 3rd, 1982, she sat in Lam's taxi. Lam murdered him with an electrical wire in the taxi. After this, Lam hid the body under a sofa in his house. Friends, then Lam took money from her purse and bought an electric saw and cut this girl's body into pieces. This cruel man was also making a video and taking pictures of this horrific crime. He wrapped pieces of the girl's body in newspapers, put them in a plastic bag, and threw the body into a river called Shingun River. During this time, he also removed all the organs of this girl, put them in a container, and hid them in his house. How is this cruel serial killer caught? Now let's talk about this. On August 17, 1982, Lam was trying to have his photographs of horrific arthritis developed. For this work, he went to a studio. You can guess its mental condition from here. Obviously, when these photographs were to be developed in that studio, everyone had to know what the lamp was doing, and this is what happened. The owner of this studio informed the police. Lam said that these photos were of a friend of his whom he had met some time ago and who had been missing for a long time. But the police had already become suspicious about this. The police went to his house and upon searching there, they also found the organs of those women. Videotapes were also found. The lamp had been caught. This news had spread all over Hong Kong. Friends, Lam's trial in the court started on April 8, 1983. The entire media of Hong Kong was covering this case. 7 judges were present to hear its case. The trial lasted 3 weeks and Lam was sentenced to death. But in 1984, Lam's death sentence was commuted to life imprisonment. Similarly, death penalty was abolished in Hong Kong in 1993. Lam will now remain in jail for the rest of his life. He is still serving his sentence in Hong Kong.